Hi, I'm Chef Rohana. You are welcome to Chef Rohana YouTube channel. Today is a special program. I found a jack. This is a tropical vegetable. When it's ripe, we call this a jackfruit. So now this one not ripe. This is raw. Therefore, I believe so. I bought this one from a Chinese shop. A long time I did not see this one. This is a tropical fruits or tropical vegetable. So we can cook this one if it's not ripe. We can cook this one as a curry, as a jack curry. If it's ripe very well, we can eat as a jackfruits. As a fruit we can eat. So today let's see how to cut that one. I want to practice this one, how to cut jack, and I'm going to show you how to cut it. Let's try. This is a jack. Now I'm going to cut it. Let's see. You have to be very careful when you use the knife and everything. And I'm going to cut it. After that, we are going to cook it. But this is not ripe very well. Therefore, I cannot use as a fruit. But this is raw now. Therefore, it's not ripe. Therefore, we can cook it after that. So first, let's try how to cut it. Let's see. Alright, it was not difficult. This is a completely tropical vegetable. If it's ripe, it's a tropical fruit. So I cut it. Now I can show you how the middle. See the middle? Like this. This is a jack vegetable or fruit. When it's ripe, it is fruit. Now it is a vegetable. We can cook it, this kernel, after taking off. This is the middle part of the jack. Now, so I keep it like this just to show you, and I'm going to cut this one after that. After cutting this one, I have to take this all kernel out to cook as a curry. It's a curry jack. Let's see how to cook later. First, I will show you how to cut it, the jack. Now it's not easy, it's a hard, and other than that, I'm in Canada now. I'm not used to. We'll try. Okay. This is the middle. See the middle? All the kernels here. So these are the kernels we are going to cook. We have to remove that one. So I think this one we can eat raw even. Oh, sweet flavor, very nice. Let's cut and see how to get this kernel out. You can see some seeds here inside. Let's see how to get it off. I keep this one here, and I'm going to cut this one. So I'm going to cut this piece to take this kernel out. Now, I cut it. But first of all, I think I have to be protected my hands using some oil. If not, so where there is a sticky gum type latex, we can call latex, is very gum type. It stick with my hand. It's come white color, you can see here. It's a white color something coming here. That is a latex. Those latex are very gluey, so it's going to be stick with my hand. So therefore I decided to put some oil with my hand and just a coating oil layer protect my hands without gluing with my hand. This latex is going to be very gluey. Now I got successful cutting now. So now I'm going to cut this one. All right, very nice. Now you see that I cut into pieces now. Now there's a core here. You can see the core. This is the core. So we are not going to use as a cooking this core. We have to throw it to the garbage. We use only this kernel. So I'm going to cut this core off to remove the kernel and the seeds after that out. So I got the kernel out, the core out. So I put it into the garbage. We don't use that one. So then I can cut it like that. I cut it into pieces. Now the kernel is in the middle. Now still a little bit core here. So I'm going to remove this core. Oh, fantastic. Now I remove now. Now let's see how I get this one off. So I think very easily remove here. It's separated. All the kernel individually is over there. Every kernel has a seed inside or pit. I can say pit. This one pit or seeds. Particularly I can say pit. So these pits, every individual kernel has separately, and a lot of kernels there all over in this fully jack. So let's see one by one the fruit. When I see like this, when I do like this, oh, very gluey now. I feel very gluey. It's a gum type. So I put a little bit of oil for my hand. Then it's protected. Now, oh, this is the kernel which I wanted. It is protected by this, but I take the kernel out. Now there's a spit inside, so I'm going to take this spit inside out now. I took the pit out, so I put into here pit, and the kernel is going to put here. Now let's see, take the other one, like this. This is the kernel, this is the pit. So I'm going to pit out. Pit is here, I put it here. The kernel is here, I put it here. Now like that. Again. So now I cannot see the pit here now. It is completely covered by the kernel. So I split it and I'm going to take the pit off. I took the pit off. Pit here, the kernel is here. I put it here. Like that. we can take the kernel out, and again I took it out. Now the gluey stuff, it doesn't stick with my hand. I'm very fortunate. I use the oil. Oil is the best thing. I think in the people who live in the tropical countries, when they, before cutting this one, they coating the oil layer with the hands, with not to be stick with that, because some latex here going to be very gluey and it stick with the hands. So therefore, to protect that one, we have to apply some oil with the hands. So I got another kernel. So now all the pit is inside the kernel. So now I want to get the pit out before cooking. I split it. I divide it. I split it. I open and I take the pit out. I separately put it here. This is the kernel. It's very interesting. This is a wonderful thing to me. I'm in Canada. I bought this one from a Chinese shop. That one cost about $20 to me. It's not expensive, but $20 perhaps expensive for the tropical countries. But for me, it's very interesting, and I'm doing this job. So this is the kernel. So I'm going to show you another one, same thing. This is the piece. So I open like that, and I give a little pressure to come out that one. It comes out, and I cut a little bit here to clean the outside of the kernel. This is the kernel, but the pit is inside now. So I open that one. I took the pit out, and this is the kernel. Now, these are all, this is the jack. So again, I'm telling, this is a short video clip. So therefore, I'm going to, I explain you everything how to cut it, but not the cooking. Cooking later, I will show you. But I cut the jack into pieces. This is the half of that. And the middle part seems to be a nice pattern of kernel and everything, seeds and everything. This is the seed and everything. So I took the kernel out like that, cut into a small piece. I took the kernel out, and I took the seed out. I took the kernel to cook. So now I show you, this is the kernel, these are the seeds. So now, this kernel we have to cook as a curry. We have to cut into pieces like that, small pieces. This much of pieces, small pieces, and we can do a tropical curry, how the Asian people eat the curry. And now I'm not going to show you the curry, but later I'm going to show you how to cook the jack curry. If this one ripe very well, this same kernel I can use as a fruit. It's very delicious. I have eaten before. It's very delicious. So this is the one I want to show you today. Thank you very much for you all watching my watching my YouTube channel. And again, I will show you something else and the theory part as well. Let's go together and studying the education and everything. And thank you very much for you. Don't forget to subscribe my video channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much again. Thank you very much today. Bye bye.